Today is going to be tough, and I'm on early for a reason. And that reason is Bill Schoening will join us at 9:30 Eastern to talk NBA Finals, aka NBA World Championship Series. Shane originally suggested that I take the day off. Believe me, I was tempted. I was tempted to call it a day today. But when Bill Schoening confirmed, I decided to go on. And why am I sounding like this? Because yesterday we put and laid our beloved Lucy to rest. 18 years she gave this world. 8 years she gave me and Jody together. And doggone that I'm gonna miss that little face. I'm gonna miss her jumping in my lap. I'm just going to miss her. And to the folks that know who Lucy is, Lucy was our smooth coated fox terrier. Our little dog. We even came up with a house rule for her that she was an idiot. And she was. But doggone it, she put a smile on my face. She put a smile on our face. She put a smile on our face every day. So I decided to come on early and continue to raise hell in Lucy's honor. I can hear her nails right now on the floor, just running around, waiting for one of us to let her out, waiting for one of us to let her in. Just waiting for us. We love you, Lucy. All the times you hopped on air with me, though inadvertently. All the times that you hopped on the bed, even when you weren't supposed to. All the times you would run around the yard. This one's for you, Lucy girl. Let's do it.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh, yeah! We soldier on for you, Lucy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do.
Good morning. Welcome to the Taco Tuesday in memory of Lucy edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have you all with us. while the intro was running,
Mhm.
I made the decision to go express,
Yeah.
give myself a breather until 9:30, and then do the interview with Bill Schoenig.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I will say this. As you know, Snowman, my mom had 5 dogs. Unfortunately, now she has none. She has 2 cats. First to go was Daisy, then Remy, who survived, 2 years after an attack. Then Big Boy Max, then Layla, who was a surprise, and then finally Moose, the smallest one of the bunch, left us. And it does not get easier, but it does get better.
I know.
Now you know that Lucy chasing her tail saying, Daddy, you got to keep moving.
That's why I'm here. I'm going to cry. Y'all know this. I'm going to cry. And y'all know how special Lucy was to me, and I can't believe I'm saying was. There is so much, and I have to tie it into sports because every game I called, every game we watched, whether it be the Colts, whether it be the 49ers, whether it be football in general, whether it be Thursday night football in general, and
Basketball, baseball.
No matter what it was, she was there. My wife didn't like baseball, but Lucy sure as hell did.
Yep.
When I first met Lucy, I was just getting to know Jody, and we decided we were going to date, and she came up to see me in Michigan City.
Mm-hmm.
And she said to me, you have to pass the Lucy test.
Right.
She showed me a picture of Lucy, and I instantly fell in love with that dog. Jody said, my 15-pound dog takes up half the bed. And I'm thinking, how can a sweet little dog take up half the bed? And then Jody sent me a picture proving her point. As I said, she came up to Michigan City to see me from Terre Haute. She said you had to pass the Lucy test. It's okay. And I knew who Lucy was because, like I said, she sent me a picture. Yeah. Lucy came out, gave me like a 2-second once over and hopped back in as if to say, okay, we're good. He's the one. And almost every long trip that we made, Lucy was with us. The only one she didn't make was 3 years ago when Jody and I went on vacation to Branson, Missouri. I knew it was going to be hard, but when an owner suffers a dog bite, the dog has to go down. The first time she did it, and here's the thing about, I'll go ahead and say it, as embarrassing as it is, I'll go ahead and say it about Lucy eating my toes. We think that Lucy was trying to help Daddy. I think she thought my toes were dying. The first 2 times she did it, she first did it in 2023 with my big toe on my right foot, and a year almost to the day later, she ate my second toe. 2 years of rehab and wound care. And Jody originally presented the idea to me that Lucy has to be put down, and I wasn't having it. For the simplest of reasons, that dog was my buddy. I mean, Lucy helped me through blood clots and through cancer. And yesterday, it's like she gave me one final kiss, licked my face, and said, "It's okay, Daddy." Did the same to Jody. I think Lucy knew what was going on. Somehow, pets know because she didn't put up a fight. She originally did when we walked in, but I think she knew what was going to happen. Even when it did happen, I lost it. I bleeping sobbed. I sobbed.
You wouldn't be human if you didn't.
I didn't want her to go. But I know logically, I know why. Emotionally, I am a wreck. That's why I made this an express show today. And I know we got sports to talk about, but it ain't going to be today. It'll be tomorrow when we open. I'll say tomorrow we'll open early because tomorrow we're going to wrap up game 1 in the Stanley Cup final. We will preview game 1 of the NBA World Championship in San Antonio. We'll talk some baseball. It's going to be a mega show tomorrow. In fact, it's going to be a mega show the remainder of the week. I'm making that executive decision right now. But going forward, this is all for Lucy. As I mentioned, Lucy helped me through cancer. When I came home from Indianapolis from cancer surgery, Jody walked in, and then I came in, and guess who was there waiting for us? Little Lucy. Man, I tell you, what's up, Sick Diggy? Man, I tell you, I don't know what's worse. I don't know what pain is worse. Losing my furry daughter or losing my real daughter. But when the Jennings County Health Department called me and left a message, I knew what needed to be done. We had to quarantine her for 10 days after the bite. But I made sure that she got a victory tour. We had a party on Saturday. Dakota was here, his girlfriend Katie, and our 2 little granddaughters, Carson and Crystal. And Lucy just ran around and loved on everybody. Especially when the food came out. You know how Lucy was. I can't believe I'm saying was. You know how Lucy was around food. Every time I ate on the air, she was sitting right here.
There.
Even during the Super Bowl that I called, the first one with the Chiefs and the Niners, and I had the meatballs, and she wanted one of those meatballs.
Oh, she was like, "You gonna drop one of them meatballs, Daddy? You dropping one of them?"
She was so sure I was going to drop one of them. During a break, eventually I did.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter what we were eating. She was right there wanting a piece. And it didn't matter what we were doing. She was right there wanting loves. It felt weird And I went to bed very late last night. I went to bed very, very late. The reason I went to bed late is because, well, I couldn't settle down. I couldn't stop thinking about Lucy. Our bedroom, looking for me. Early on when we first moved here, and I was on at 8 a.m. like I am today. Every time she heard me sign off, the bedroom was behind me once upon a time, and while my father-in-law was working on our bedroom that we have now, every time she heard me sign off, she would be waiting at the door because two things were happening. She was going to go out, and we were going to take a nap. Sometimes the nap was an hour and a half, and then I'd get back in here and I'd start editing. But then Lucy would know if I needed longer rest, because every time I would try to get up, she would give me kisses. She would lick my face as if to say, "No, Daddy, you're not ready." Somehow that damn dog knew me. Even before I sat in the car next to Jody for the first time, that dog attached herself to me. I remember how excited we was when we got the house in North Carolina. I had a backyard. And we would let her out, and she would run around, and she almost went and pecked a rooster before the rooster almost pecked her.
Oops.
Because we had a rooster next door to us down in North Carolina. Lucy was messing. It makes me laugh, but it makes me cry because I miss her. And Lucy was messing with that rooster.
She felt like chicken at night.
She felt like chicken every day. Every time we would we'd have a phrase for Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
And that was "go bye-bye."
Yeah.
That's when she knew she was hitting the road with us. Hell, she even took the road trip of death with us when we drove to Atlanta,
Which we talked about yesterday.
which we did talk about yesterday. And
I still can't believe you made that trip to Atlanta. Golly.
I can't either. Jody and I laughed so many times over when I mentioned that trip to Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Sick. More like Foghorn Leghorn
And that
and that barnyard dog.
Yep. Because every time Lucy would hear that rooster, she'd start barking.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I got that cartoon in my head,
Don't do it. I get blamed for it.
exactly. Yeah, she made the trip. She made the trip of death with us to Atlanta when Jody was picking up a rabbit for her brood. It's like she immediately knew, even before I sat straight up, she immediately knew we were in Atlanta.
Uh-oh.
Because that's one of the few times she went very, very still. She got excited because she saw a whole bunch of people, but she went very still, looking at all the traffic.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, wait. We in Atlanta. Hold on. Why are we in Atlanta?
Exactly. That's exactly how she looked at me. I looked at Jody. She looked at me as we were crawling along on 85. And mind you, this was a Saturday. This was a Saturday we made this trip to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to Atlanta again unless someone's driving both of us.
It certainly will not be for an Atlanta Hawks game.
Oh no. F a whole lot of that.
I think if you were to go to Atlanta, it'd probably be for a Bulldogs game.
Probably. It would be for Georgia Tech. It would be for the Atlanta Braves. I will say that.
Yeah.
I do want to see Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I do want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you a funny story. The first time I scared the daylights out of Lucy,
Mm-hmm.
it was the NFC Championship between the 49ers and the Packers.
Oh, okay.
We were living in North Carolina at the time. And that first touchdown by Raheem Mostert,
Mm-hmm.
I jumped up and down like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
Wife didn't move because she went to bed early. Wife didn't move. Scared the daylights out of Lucy. She went running into the bedroom saying, Mom, Dad's losing it. About 2 minutes later, she came back and hopped in my lap and looked at the game. She goes, "Oh, you're watching football. Okay, I'll stick around." And she did. She has made many an appearance on camera with me, especially the first couple of times I tried doing alternative play-by-play. We were still living in North Carolina. I didn't know what that universe was. I just remember we were at the tail end of COVID.
God, COVID, those days. Jeez.
Man, we originally had planned to go uncensored this morning. Fuck it. I'll roll yesterday's show for the networks,
Mm-hmm.
but fuck it. I miss you, Lucy. It is not the same without you. Every time I go on the air now, I will think of you. I will remember you. All of the crazy times, all of the dumb times, just all the times, period. That dog attached herself to me and everything that we did. No matter what we watched on TV, she was there. Every time she needed to go out, she'd be waiting by the door. And we got this house, would be she'd run all over the house with us. She'd watch all kinds of football with us as well. Thank you, Paramount Plus, for having the Colts games. And thank you, Fox Sports, for the bulk of the 49ers games I was able to cover.
Especially when Miss Jody was in Kentucky and Snowman got pulled out of bed.
I did. That was funny. I was taking a nap and Lucy was with me. And I'm snoring. But I turned my phone on just in case. And that phone scared the shit out of me. It was my wife calling, and Jody says, are you doing the Colts game? No, because I got the 49ers at 4:05. Well, you need to hop on and do the rest of the Colts game. Honey, you can tune in on the Colts radio network. Jody's next 3 words: we're in Kentucky. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. The funniest thing about that is I'm dead asleep. And I get a message saying, you need to get up right now. I'm like, what? You need to get up right now. Why? We weren't set up to do a noon game. We're set to do up the 425 games. Because that's when San Fran was playing, and I believe Dallas is also playing.
Yep. It was a doubleheader.
He said, we have to do the Colts game. I'm like, but can't they? He said, she's in Kentucky. Fuck.
So I'm scrambling. to put up the set. Lucy's running around like crazy, going, what's going on here? And before I turned everything on, the rule was to get Lucy out before I put the headset on. So I got her out twice. And yeah, she rode shotgun with me as well as Victor. And Victor's like, what the fuck are we doing? We're doing the Colts game. And the funniest part about that is I had to run to the bathroom.
Yep.
Lucy stayed right here in this chair till I came back. My wife gets back and she says, I knew you were in the bathroom and you took an extended break.
Yeah, I remember
I said,
that.
how'd you know that?
She knew you.
You were commercial back. Thank you.
Right.
My phone for you to get off the toilet in front of my mother. And I'm dying laughing.
And Damien is
she told me this during the 49ers.
During the 49ers game.
During the 49ers game, she told us how she knew I was in the bathroom. And my mother-in-law asked Jody, how do you know he's in the bathroom? And Jody simply said, I know my husband.
Right.
I raced back in here. Lucy was waiting for me.
Get back in.
One of the few places we could not bring Lucy was Soldier Field.
Oh, no.
No way we could have brought her to Soldier Field.
As loud and as packed that place
made sure that she was comfortable. Man, we would have lost Lucy, at least for a few hours.
She would have lost her mind.
There was one day I did my show and I let her out, and somehow she got into the woods behind the bunker. Jody and I drove around for about 20 minutes looking for her. I'm sitting on the back porch, on the back deck, just crying
Mhm.
like I am now. And here she comes around the corner, flying up to me. Apparently, she got in water because she was soaking wet, but she plopped right in my lap, licking my tears, saying, "It's okay, Daddy. It's okay."
She had her nature adventure.
She
She
had
had
many of
nature.
them.
Hmm.
She had many adventures, some with us, some without us. The toughest thing to do to a family member is to say goodbye. Going forward, every show I'm going to honor Lucy by being here. The same way I honor Donna and the same way I honor Sarge. I'm going to continue to show up for you guys. I just needed this one early to get my feelings out. And I will tell y'all right now, I may have said this earlier, things are not going to be the same without Lucy. There are going to be moments when we're on the air live that I am just going to start bawling because I'm so used to reaching for Lucy,
Hmm.
so used to having her in studio with me. Hell, once upon a time we had two dogs. We had Lucy and we had Colt, and they got along great. They got along great. The only thing I couldn't do was let Colt run loose. Because Colt was a big dog. But I would let him out. Lucy would be right there monitoring him. Lucy was our mascot.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. No matter what game I was covering or what game we were watching, Lucy was our mascot. Lucy was our mascot, man. I apologize to the folks well in advance. But as I said, I was rolling the intro. I made the decision to go express today. Um, Lucy was, I still can't believe I'm saying was, a smooth coated terrier. And Colt was a pup when we got him, but he was a mastiff, which
Mm.
means he was going to be a big old dog.
Big boy.
He was going to be a big boy. It just made me realize in 3 years' time, I've lost two dogs. Because I was definitely attached to Colt.
Hmm.
And Lucy, there was no question I was attached to Lucy.
Right.
Lucy went everywhere with me. I'll share this one story and then we're getting out of here. Jody asked me to get lunch and take Lucy with me. Sure, no problem. Yeah, he was a big boy and slobbering all over the place and all over me, which pissed Lucy off because Lucy was anal protective. But she
Right.
knew that she figured out that Colt was very playful. I took Lucy with me to go get lunch. And went to McDonald's, grabbed lunch, and I had to make another stop at Sheets. We were in North Carolina.
Right.
And I got chicken nuggets for both Jody and myself, which was one of the last times we ever got it.
Right.
I got back in the car and everything was gone.
All of it between two people
Lucy
and 4 nostrils.
ate
All
that
of it was gone.
between all of it was gone. I wasn't in that store but 7.5 minutes.
That was 7 minutes too long.
And both meals saved the that was 8 minutes too long. And both meals saved the sodas were gone. Long gone. Well, you little rascal. So I went back to McDonald's.
Got another
got
meal.
the same meal. Got same meals. I got the same meals. Did not have to make an. Yeah, she had a big appetite. Got the same meals. And Lucy is just looking at me. I'm laughing.
The whole time.
Okay, because this is the first. I'm laughing the whole time because this is the first dog that ever attached herself to me. Like I said, when I got back in the car for making the second stop, all the food was gone. All of it, between 2 lips and all the teeth, all of it was gone. It's for you, Base. And the only question I asked when I got back in the car was, how the hell did you destroy both meals in 7 minutes?
Easy. I was hungry.
That's how she looked at me.
That's how it was one time when I bought 2 Domino's pizzas, brought them home to Gary, Indiana. Went to go grab a Coke, and one of them was already gone. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened to the other pizza? Snowman just looked and said, I was hungry. I see.
Hungry. I was.
I see.
But see, in my own defense, I had a long trip.
Yeah. When did you just came back from somewhere, right?
I had a long trip. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. I had to go to Champaign, Illinois. Drove there. No. Check that. I went to Cedar Falls, Iowa. Drove to Cedar Falls, Iowa. Did the game there. The only sleep I got during the time I went to Cedar Falls, Iowa, and then the Hoffman Estates was when I was in the student center at Northern Iowa, University of Northern Iowa. That's the only sleep I got in 3 days.
Yep.
Victor comes home with those Domino's pizzas, and I was licking my chops.
Yep.
Victor said, "Let me get some."
Yeah, I bought 2 Domino's pizzas, and I bought 2 things of the barbecue wings.
Yep.
Because it was a 2 for 2 deal. So basically, if you buy 2 items, you got 2 items for free. So of course I bought 2 pizzas. I bought pizza and a set of wings, and I got the extra for free. Still, funniest thing that happened was I decided to be nice to Snowman and got beat up for it. I used to get home. I used to get home late, and I would stop by the Wendy's. I grab myself
Yes.
some triples. I grab him some spicy chicken sandwiches, and then I
Yep.
got to Walgreens. I said, you know what? I know Snowman got a sweet tooth. I'm gonna get him something sweet. And I saw a thing of Rolos, and I'm thinking chocolate, caramel. There's nothing better, right? I grabbed that, went home, dropped the bag on the couch where he was working,
Mhm.
and he looked and he started eating the chicken sandwiches, and he looked and he said, "What is this?" I said, "They are Rolos." This man got up and
Victor,
started hitting me very playfully, by the way.
you
But he was
very
mad.
playful.
And I said, "Why are you beating me now?"
In my defense, I did not tell him why I hated Rolos until he got those. I'll
Right.
share that story another time.
Mhm.
It's tough to say goodbye to someone you love. And dear God, I've loved Lucy. No, let me change the tense of that. I love you, Lucy.
Yeah. You never stop. You never stop.
I had so many good people reach out to me when they found out that we had buried Lucy and Lucy was gone. We buried her out behind the barn in her favorite place. Both Jody and I dug the hole, and I put her in. A part of me didn't want any part of this, but I had to be a part of it because I was a part of Lucy's life. God damn it. And she wasn't malicious at all.
No.
I think that she knew something was wrong with Daddy, and she tried to help me. I mean, when I came in last night from running an errand, and I came in last night from running an errand, and I opened the door, front door here, and I expected Lucy to come flying out. Because that's what she did. I expected to see those big old puppy eyes, those floppy ears, and that nose, those nails. You've heard them on the air.
Mm-hmm.
If ever you heard those nails, you knew Lucy was coming to sit in my lap. Fuck. It ain't fair. I mean,
You
I
ever
got
know
Winnie, I
me?
got Binks, and I got Pumpkin, but we don't have Mama Dog. and she became mama dog to our 3 cats.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't make it easy, but it is true.
Yeah.
As George Carlin said, life is a series of what? A series of
Dogs.
dogs. Craziest thing that happened
This
with
is the
Daisy.
first one that
Right. And I think that's what makes
what
it
did
so hard.
Daisy
Is
do?
that, we had a guy who was going to install a new TV in my mom's house,
Mhm,
and the
mhm,
dogs already don't really like having, like they're like with these new people. That kind of takes a while to get it warm up, but Daisy's always the one that's like barking and everything. So we had all the dogs
mhm,
locked up, and
mhm,
the dogs were locked up. The door was closed, and so I'm like, okay, well, I can just go ahead and stay upstairs because I was staying at my
mhm,
mom's place for a while before I got my new place. All of a sudden, I hear
mhm.
barking. I'm like, is
Yep.
that
Guess
Daisy?
so.
How did
Mhm.
she? We went down like, how did she end up downstairs? The cage was locked. Well, actually, it wasn't locked. What my mom did was she took two carry cases and wedged
Yep.
them together. So there wasn't really a whole
Mhm.
lot of room for a normal dog to get out. Keyword, normal
But
dog.
this is Daisy, no
Daisy,
dog.
normal dog. So I was like,
Neither
what do
was
you do?
Lucy.
Yep. I looked at the peephole, not the peephole. There was a crack in the door one day. Daisy squeezed her behind out and just started walking around. I'm like, you Houdini heifer, you know you're not supposed to be outside. But those are the good memories I keep. Those are always the good
Yeah.
memories.
I would come outside after the show and I'd sit in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucy'd be right there. Get out, she'd run around, she'd have a little adventure. And I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be about an hour before I see her. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I get up
Nope.
and here she comes flying up the stairs.
Yep.
I miss you, Lucy. I want to do this just for you. We'll get back to business tomorrow. I got Bill Schoenig coming at 9:30. Y'all will see that, but this one is very personal.
Yeah.
And I had to do it in this format. You all will see my interview with Bill Schoenig, and then you'll see a replay of
The Monday
yesterday's show. That's the only way I could have handled it today.
Right. I got to answer a 6th question. When it comes to buffalo wings, the debate among the family was barbecue sauce or hot sauce. Buffalo will always have hot sauce. It depends on how hot you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had family who, like you said, it was like more into the honey barbecue, and that's what they would take. And then I had the family who don't make no damn sense and decided they want to have habanero hot sauce. I'm like, are
In
you?
this world,
No.
Someone asked me to try habanero hot sauce, and I said, no, thanks. I want to keep my voice.
You want to keep everything.
I went to Wingstop once in downtown Chicago,
Mhm.
and the guy asked me, "Do you want to try our blazing sauce?" I said,
Nope.
"Hell no, I want to keep my body."
Nope.
Well, every
Absolutely.
day going forward, absolutely. Well, every day going forward, I'm going to share a Lucy memory during the
Good.
show. Keep the good times rolling.
Mhm.
There will be a lot of laughs. There will be a lot of tears. But beginning tomorrow, during every show, there's going to be a Lucy moment. Some of y'all will remember.
Mhm.
Some of y'all won't because it happened during first year Joe together. But Lucy girl, we're going to honor you. And we're going to continue to honor you. I can't believe you're gone. I understand why. But dadgummit, I swore I could feel you climbing to bed last night. Lucy's spirit will always be here. I'm going to sit out in the sun later today. And I'm probably going to sob. Because that was one of Lucy's favorite places, was to sit out on the deck with me. Me or Jody or both of us. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We hope y'all are too. And this one's for Lucy. So long, everybody. Now I'm going to do what Lucy wanted me to do. I'm going to go steal a nap.
Go
And
steal a
she
nap.
would steal one with me. So long, everybody.
Thanks, y'all.